Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Temple Har Zion and welcome to Musical Shabbat. As always, bringing the power of prayer into our Shabbat, into our weekends. The first song that we were singing is a song of protection to the people of Israel. And we know Israel really needs all our prayers right now and needs all the protection it can get. And we're also 10 days before Purim. And we know Purim as a holiday of masks, a holiday of festivity, but it's also not our most joyous holiday and a holiday of redemption. The unexpected redemption. Out of nowhere, the Jews who were going to be annihilated were saved. We commemorate this every Havdalah. Every time we end Shabbat, we say, Yehudim hayta ora v'simcha v'sason beikar. To the Jews, there was light, and there was gladness, and there was joy. And we know that from Israel to Ukraine, to all around the world, we can pray for the redemption of all the vulnerable people in the world, all those under threat. And Purim is also being joyous, just letting go, and we're commanded to be joyous. You have to be joyous. So we bring some of that joy into our prayers tonight. If it's your first time in Musical Shabbat, just enjoy. Sing with us if you'd like, dance, or take it all in as we begin our Kabbalat Shabbat service. Created by the Kabbalists of Tzfat 500 years ago, who used to go out into the hills on the eve of Shabbat, dressed in white, their hearts full of yearning and devotion to greet the bride Shabbat as the wedding party out to her supernal wedding. We follow in their footsteps. We begin our journey, page 11, with our first song.
Okay, I'm trying to finish it. Not watching anything racist is
Lechu neranena l'Adonai Naria letzor yishenu Nekadma vanav v'toda v'zmirot naria lo Ki el gadol Adonai 40 shana kol bedor va'omar amdo elevavem ve'im lo yadu derachai asher nishbati v'yapi im yivon el menuchati.
Page 13.
אדוני קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, וימים באמונתו. Page 15. אדוני מלך תגל הארץ, ישמחו עם רבים. אור זרוע לצדיק ולישרי לב שמחה, שמחו צדיקים באדוני ויודו לזכר קודשו.
Turn to page 17. Sing to Adonai a new song, for Adonai has wrought wonders.
שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה, הושיע לו ימינו וזרועו. הודיע אדוני ישועתו לעיני האויב תרצחתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו לבית ישראל. ראו בכל עשי הארץ את ישועת אלוהינו, הביאו לאדוני כל הארץ, ניצלו ורננו וזמרו, זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור וכל זמרה, חצות צופרו בקול שופר, הריעו לפני המלך אדוני, יירא הים ומלואו, דבר ויושבה, נהרות ימחאו, יחד הרים ירננו לפני אדוני קיווה, לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט הבל בצדק, וימים במישרים. Adonai malach yergizu amim Yoshev keruvim tanutar.
Please join me in a little responsive reading, page 19. Adonai reigns, nations tremble, the one enthroned amidst the cherubim makes the world quake.
Adonai is great in Zion above all nations. They shall acknowledge your name, saying, Great, awe-inspiring Holy One.
A sovereign strength lies in the love of justice, and you forge the paths of truth, judging Jacob righteously and justly.
Exalt Adonai our God. Bow down before God, the Holy One.
We continue silently to the bottom of page 20.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu V'ishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Please rise, page 21, a psalm of David. Ascribe unto the Lord, O ye sons of might, ascribe unto the Lord glory and strength. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thunders, even the Lord upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty.
Adonai shalom. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Hey, yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai,
Please be seated. We turn to page 23, Lecha Dodi. This is the central prayer of our service, our Kabbalat Shabbat service. A prayer that imagines the divine presence, the Shekhinah. First is in the Valley of Tears, the symbol for our world, for Mother Earth, for the state of so many places right now in the world. But through our actions, through our feet, through our prayers, through our words, she is raised up. As the prayer says, arise, leave from the midst of the turmoil. Your light is coming. Rise up and shine. Awaken, awaken, utter a song. The glory of the Lord is revealed upon you. Lecha Dodi, page 23. This Lecha Dodi composed by Jonathan Miller, our pianist.
Shamor v'zachor b'diburecha, Ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila, Dai, 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 Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Yai, dai, 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 B'nei Shabbat nekala. Likrat Shabbat lechu b'neicha, Ki mekor ha'bracha, Ve'rosh nikem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Dai, 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 Lecha Dodi likrat kala. Dai, 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 B'nei Shabbat nekala. Mikdash melech ir melucha, Kovetz mitoch ha'afecha, Rav l'Hashem be'kavacha, Ve'hu yachamor la'aleichem lach. Yai, dai, 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 Lecha Dodi likrat kala. Yai, dai, 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 B'nei Shabbat nekala.
Middle of page 24, Hitorari.
Hitoreri, hitoreri, Ki va'ore directly into the last stanza on page 25 as we rise to greet the bride Shabbat.
Shalom Artere Bala Gam Besimcha Uetzola Toch Emunei Am Segula Boi Chalal Boi Chalal Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Shabbat nekabla.
That's it. Beautiful. 39A, our call to prayer. Baruch Hu.
Please remain standing.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMivorach.
Baruch Adonai Vorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMivorach Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated, and we turn to a responsive reading on the most left-hand column of page 39a. Beloved are you, eternal God, by whose design the evening falls, by whose command dimensions open up and eons pass away, and stars spin in their orbits.
You set the rhythms of day and night. The alternation of light and darkness sings your creating word.
In rising sun and in spreading dusk, creator of all, you are made manifest.
Eternal, everlasting God, may we always be aware of your dominion.
Beloved are you, Adonai, for this hour of nightfall.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל עמך, תורה על כן. תורתך ומצוותך לעולם ועד. The last 5 lines on page 40, please sing along. כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה
באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך וברוך שמו,
אוהב עמו ישראל.
שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Impress these words of mine upon your heart and upon your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a symbol above your eyes. Teach them to your children by speaking of them, when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your home and on your gates. ויאמר אדוני אל משה אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 43b responsively. You proclaimed the covenant on the 7th day.
You declared it and decreed it. We listened and heard it.
You loved this day. We inherited delighting in its remembrance.
And began its command with the word remember, Zachor.
From the time you bestowed it, joy filled the hearts of Yeshurun, the people you redeemed.
Securing the cause of righteousness.
You exalted Shabbat as a sign between us forever. In 6 days your world was formed. On the 7th day you rested.
And on this day, Israel, your people, rest.
To honor your name, they sing songs of praise to the one deserving of praise.
At the top of page 44, our davening team member, Sasha, will lead.
ומלכות הברצון קיבלו עליכם, קיבלו עליהם. משה ומרים ובני ישראל, לכנו שירה, בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה.
מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקר היה לפני משה, זה לי אנו ואמרו.
אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר כי פדר אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך שמו.
כל ישראל.
Page 45, Hashkivenu, a prayer of protection. Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ushmor tzedkeinu, uveinu, lechaim u'shalom, ve'ata b'Adonai. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Uferos aleinu sukat shalomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Aporei sukat shalom aleinu, shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim.
Please rise. Vishamru, page 46. The people Israel shall observe Shabbat, maintaining it as an everlasting covenant throughout all generations.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפל. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועל למען דברה קירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלמא ולעלמי עלמיא יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
Our Friday night Amidah begins on page 47, and we continue silently through to page 52, silent prayer or meditation.
It's coming.
We rise for Kiddush, page 55.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava v'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reshit כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מקומים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Please be seated. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. There's a student of a Rebbe who was with their teacher for very many years, spending all their time absorbing everything that was happening, learning from their teacher in the Hasidic court, and learning how to live and learning how to be, the tradition and everything. And one day they went to see the Rebbe, and the Rebbe refused to look at them. And so puzzled, the student decided there must be something wrong, and a little bit later went back to see the Rebbe, and the Rebbe put a cloth over their face. So the student asked the Rebbe, why is the Rebbe covering his face like a woman getting married? So the Rebbe put off the cloth and asked, are you an apostate? He said, no. Do you have faith? Of course. How long are you going to stay around here? You have already received what you've had to receive. Go find your own way. So the Rebbe gave the student a big hug, and the student left, and for the rest of his life lived nearby, but never came back, becoming a teacher in his own right. And the Rebbe would always say, he is no longer here, but his mind is ever with us. So our parsha this week is the parsha of the construction of the tabernacle of the Mishkan. This is the beginning of that part of the Torah which has so many details in it. This part of the building and that part of the building, and the length and the width, and the acacia wood and the gold inside and outside, and the hides, all exact, all precise dimensions. The Torah says, exactly as I show you the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all its furnishings, so shall you make it. And the Talmud adds to this, for all generations, making it the same. And so the temples, the first temple and the second temple, and one day the third temple, all according to these dimensions precisely, so that God can dwell among the people. But some of the commentators note that there is a problem with this. All the temples were not actually the same at all. When Solomon built the first temple, the dimensions were different than the ones we read in our Parsha. And the altar was completely different than the altar in the portion, and the vessels. And yet, God was also present in that one. And so Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Berditchev says, what the Talmud is saying is that every one of us, in every generation, we have to make all of it our own. We have to make it our own. We have to create the dwelling place with our values, with what we believe in. And this is why he says that the Torah uses the word the pattern, because the pattern is something that can be interpreted infinitely. Moses received the pattern and interpreted it, and so did Solomon. And even us, in our temple right here, Temple Har Zion, in our sanctuary, and in our very own third temple that we all have in our own hearts, we all have to take the pattern what we receive from those before us and understand and figure out how we want to manifest it in our own lives. And how to make it alive for us in our world, in our generation, the dimensions that fit for us, and keep it fresh for who we are. And then one day we give it over, and we have faith that those who come after us will make it look different. In fact, they have to make it look different. It's the only way. Right? Musical Shabbat, this one way of interpreting the tradition and the pattern in our own way, fitting our temple at this moment in time, giving it our lens. As every generation receiving the treasure of Judaism, and trying to find that love and devotion for the pattern itself, and prayers that we too can find a path that continues a pattern but still alive and real. We receive it in order to absorb it and then make it our own. And it's also the same for every one of us as individuals. We've all received patterns from the people before us, our parents, our teachers, our mentors, and every day of our lives is given over to trying to make it and absorb it and turn it into our very own, into our reality. And if we didn't do this, if we just continued exactly the same as it was, we'd be apostates. We would believe in a tradition that is completely fixed, that there's no plan, no movement. We would not be living in the same universe as the universe of our Torah, with a cosmic sanctuary filling our hearts and souls with every new life and every new spirit and heart and mind. Shabbat Shalom. Let us rise for Aleinu, page 56.
יח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, ודור עלינו ככל עמונה, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו מגדולי לאומים, הוא אלוהינו מלכנו אפסולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום שבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. It's the highest prayer. We turn to our Mourner's Kaddish on page 58. We do not have a yard site list with us this evening, so I'm going to do is ask anyone who has a yard site to please rise, and we're going to go around and say the names of everyone who has a yard site, if you're willing to share it. And anyone online, this is a moment to add the name to the yard site. Now, if you are observing yard sale or mourning, please join me in the Kadishaton. Yitgadal ve'yitgadash Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Ve'alma divra kirute ve'yamlich machute. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ועולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתחומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריחו נעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה דושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. Please be seated. First, I'd like to thank our davening team. Kanterfiga, Jonathan Miller on the piano, Sasha Janotti Goralnik, beautiful vocals as always, Aaron Bernstein on the guitar, David Ormaner on percussion, and our very own Owen Frankel on the bass. And I'd like to also thank Charles Shapira for always setting everything up so wonderfully and for making all this happen. Without Charles and all of our office, we would not be able to make it happen. And thank you to Maddie, who is doing there he is upstairs doing our cameras as usual and all of our audio. A few very short announcements. Please join us tomorrow morning for services at 10 a.m. There's a Kabbalah class at 10:30 on Sunday on the Higher Worlds, and Sunday evening we have our interfaith dinner. Please join us for all of it. Still time to register. For more information, please see our website. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And another announcement that tomorrow at 12:45, Sunday at 12:45, right, is an informational meeting about a bike ride through Israel to benefit the Arava Institute, an environmental concern combining Arabs and Jews in Israel. We conclude with Yigdal. Open your books to page 62, and we will sing together Yigdal. Yeah.
Come,
Please rise for our concluding bracha. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Holy One, blessed be He. On this evening of music and prayer, may we learn to take all of the patterns that we have received and make them our own, precious and alive to who we are, and bring them to our world in peace and joy and in love. And let us say, Amen.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May Adonai bless and protect you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May Adonai's countenance shine upon you. May Adonai bestow kindness upon you.
Yis Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May Adonai's countenance be lifted towards you, and may Adonai grant you peace. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Yeah.
La 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 la
One more time. No.
Hapurim, Hagadol La'urim, Maserchot Rashanim, Smirot Rikudim, Hamanashisha Rash Rash Rash, Hamanashisha Rash Rash Rash, Hamanashisha Rash Rash Rash, Barashahanim.
All right, more to come.
Musical Shabbat in 2 weeks, Shabbat morning. Please join us then.
Thanks, Sasha. Always wonderful.
Yes, Sasha, thank you. Good job.
That was so much fun. You enjoyed doing it? You gotta come for Shabbat morning too.
Yeah, it's really, we love to have you there. So, yeah, you'd be fabulous.
Tempo.
Yeah, the mellow. If you need shoes,